What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's Brandon with Down South Survival with you here again. So here's the two knives that we're going to be making next. This is a kitchen knife. Says it's going to make my wife. It's a kukri we're going to make for a buddy of mine. I think I'm going to start with her knife and then get jumping right on his knife. I think I'm going to try to do them at the same time. That way I can kind of wrap them up about the same time. Not quite sure what we're going to do on the kukri. I don't know if we're going to keep doing the ferric chloride. We might. I got a big enough tank now. I can probably dip that whole thing. But the kitchen knife, 1095, high carbon steel, and then the kukri I'm going to make out of a lawnmower blade. Going to do a spark test here in about 10 minutes. See what that turns out to be, and if it's a good spark, then that's what we're going to make it out of. Should be, you know, pretty rugged that way. He's going to hang it up in his office where we did the podcast there. If you guys didn't check out the last podcast, it's Off-Color Discussions. Just type that in on your podcast. If you got an iPhone, that usually comes with a podcast, you can just type that right in. We did one with him. Been about a month now. He called me a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and said, hit 100 downloads. We'd like for you to come back in and kind of talk about what's coming up. Obviously, I brought up stuff about Country Prepper and the stuff that we got going on with him, collaborations and all that stuff. And then we also talked about, you know, just other things in the shop and stuff that we got going on, about the move and the whole 9 yards. But if you haven't checked it out, check those guys out. Those guys are awesome guys. Joe and Billy both are pretty interesting guys, and they have a lot of knowledge on, you know, just different things going on in the world and YouTube and, you know, things like that. We was even talking about cosplay and stuff. So if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. There's a couple of people on there that's really awesome. He's talking to a guy about PTSD, vets coming back. This guy's got a thing going on. It's something really cool to check out and listen to, you know, the one with that. I think the guy's name's Troy. Check out that podcast. It's really interesting. It's like a 4 or 5 part series on the things that he's got going on and stuff that they're going to do. They do a beer, like a beer choice. I had the first time I went out at it. I'm not much of a drinker, but I do, you know, like the occasional beer every now and then. But they had one and I didn't try it. This time I tried it. It was a very good beer. They also have stuff about music on there. But it's very interesting. If you guys haven't checked them out, really please go over and give them some love. Check them out. It's just cool to help out the community. They do a lot for YouTube and my channel and that type of stuff. They've got a lot of numbers out there. Like I said, I hit 100 downloads with those guys, and it just helps their numbers. And if you guys go over and download and listen to some of their stuff, it just helps them out. So anyway, one other thing I want to show you, and I'm going to have to take it out of the holder here. Did that pine cone micarta. I'm trying a different way here, but it's got 2 pine cones in that, in black, resin, fiberglass resin. And we're going to see how this does. I kind of just tubbed it out this time and just left it be. I didn't pack it in there super tight. I'm just going to let it, you know, do its thing and see how that comes out and see if it's a little flatter. I get one side thicker than the other on that stuff, and it's just, I don't know, it doesn't work out for me very well. But anyway, like I said, you guys check out Off-Color Discussions. Check out Country Prepper. Go over and see my boy BJ over at Bearded CB82. Check him out. There's a lot of stuff going to be coming up real soon. Going to be trying to get more giveaways going on and that type of stuff. Make sure you go check out Country Prepper stuff, because I think if he really likes this blade, I think what he said was he's going to have me make, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 blades for him. And then we might be giving some stuff away here also. Blade wise, some other giveaways. We're still working on it, getting the shop cleaned out. I just put up a lean-to today on the outside of the shop so I can get more stuff out of here, be able to do a little more filming, get a little spot set up so I can kind of have a nicer area so I can do, you know, the giveaways and that type of stuff. But, you know, just stay with us, stay tuned. It's going to be coming, and we're going to get started on these babies tonight, and we'll show you the videos on how those come out, and you know, just be looking for them all week long. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate everything you do. Subscribes, likes, comments. Make sure you check those guys out. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Down South Survival and BCK Knives. Like I said, cool stuff coming up. So make sure you guys check us out. Thanks. Peace out.
I can see it.